Good morning to everybody. I'm Shannon Miller. Thanks so much for waking up with us on your Monday morning. We hope you had a fantastic holiday weekend, all the works. Let's get you right on over to meteorologist Bob Maxson here with your storm tracker forecast.
Yeah, some Mondays hit a little harder than others.
Yeah.
You think
right?
for many this is one of those?
I would say so.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
feeling your pain.
haven't worked or gone to school since Wednesday.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, bam, alarm goes off.
What is that loud noise? Oh, that's my alarm.
Let's see what's going on. Good morning.
Latest this morning, Hartford detectives are piecing together what led to a deadly stabbing this holiday weekend. Officers say the victim was a man in his 60s. NBC Connecticut's Matt Austin has the latest from Hartford Police Headquarters. This morning, New Haven city leaders will come together to talk about an arrest made in a deadly pedestrian crash. Authorities say 23-year-old Prishunu Agwal was hit while riding a scooter at the intersection of Whaley Avenue and Amity Road last October. Police say the vehicle involved then took off. Agwal died a week later. Officers say they arrested 41-year-old Jill Agele of Naugatuck last month. Later this morning, officials and the family of Agwal will come together to talk about the arrest. More than 6 months since that fiery crash that led to this bridge being torn down. And today, Fairfield Avenue Bridge over I-95 in Norwalk is set to reopen, reported in this. All right, so take a look at this here. This is video from the governor's office that shows that bridge reconstruction project. Crews have been working on this for months, and that restoration, lawmakers will have a news conference later on in the reopening this morning at 10:30, and then after the bridge will reopen to traffic. Coming up at 5:30, our very own Jennifer Joa is going to be live down there in that area, Norwalk, to talk more about these big plans. From President Biden, he has granted clemency to his son Hunter Biden, who was set to face sentencing on gun-related and tax convictions. NBC's Bree Jackson has the very latest from Washington. Oh, the last day or so, Bob.
I watched from afar this whole lake effect thing because we talked about it a lot last week because we have like front row seats.
Sure.
Right? And there were hundreds, if not thousands, of travelers south of Buffalo who got stuck in the lake effect snow. And when asked by media and emergency managers, they said, "Oh, my app didn't tell me."
Oh, right.
All right, lake effect warnings come on your phone just like a severe thunderstorm warning. It was talked about for at least 6 days before. And you put your family in peril by getting stuck on the New York State Thruway going 0 miles per hour and snow accumulating. It was an interesting study.
They must not have had the NBC Connecticut weather app.
Job security for us talking heads in weather.
There you go.
Let's see what's going on. Good morning.
All right, today a token from our state will be highlighted on the Kelly Clarkson Show. Yesterday, that event transforms the museum into a winter wonder. On your holiday shopping list, the deals you can get in on for today's Cyber Monday. Everybody, I'm Shannon Miller. Thanks for waking up with us on your Monday morning. We hope you're staying warm. Let's get you right on over to meteorologist Bob Maxson. The coldest morning since we've seen since what, like February earlier this year?
Yeah, Jeff keeps pretty close records up there in Staffordville, and he says it's the coldest since last February 26th or something.
It is. There's a bite to it.
Yeah, you know what? It's to be expected.
Right.
You know, it is that time of year.
That's right.
And it's only going to get colder, at least temporarily.
At least we've packed on a lot of food the last couple days to keep
that
us
extra
a little
layer
bit warmer.
Lard. Good morning, everybody.
An update after this fiery crash back in May. You remember this? This is along I-95. It spread and then damaged the overpass there. The Fairfield Avenue Bridge in Norwalk is set to reopen today. Crews have been hard at work there, undergoing months of construction there. NBC Connecticut's Jennifer Joas joins us now live in Norwalk with how this may positively impact commuters. And we remember this massive scene. New luck. All right, in Hartford, an investigation continues into a shooting involving police over the weekend. Officials saying a new chapter begins for New Haven's New Hallville neighborhood today. 11. All right, time is running out for people in Hartford to apply for the city's flood relief compensation program. A soup kitchen in Willimantic is looking for help after losing thousands of pounds. Pressure for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas after the release of a video of an American held hostage in Gaza. NBC's Hala Garani reports from Jerusalem. All developing news this morning. President Joe Biden has issued a pardon for his son, Hunter Biden. If you didn't jump on any of the Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday is giving you a second chance. Let's do something different. Let's fry the turkey. But boy, we have these stories just about every year, it seems like.
Yeah. Unbelievable images. A huge home.
That thing caught on fire quickly and spread quickly, too, it looks like.
Guess so.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, maybe
Glad they're okay.
Next year we cater, right?
Maybe
safer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Crazy stuff. Let's see what's going on in it.
Bob, thanks for that. It was a scary moment on the Killington slopes for Olympian Michaela Schifrin. New Hampshire native has serious injuries after a bad crash in a giant slalom race Saturday. Injury is starting to simmer in the bottom of the AFC East standings come next year. Right now at 6 on ABC Connecticut today on your Monday, a significant step for Norwalk drivers there after that destructive fiery crash earlier this year had destroyed an overpass. The reconstructed bridge over I-95 now open to traffic. And taking a look over Mystic this morning, grab the winter coats, the gloves, the works. It is cold out there. A look at what to expect for the rest of the week in your storm tracker forecast. And a big night for the Boston Bruins, celebrating 100 years of hockey history. After a century of memorable moments, the Bees top their rivals, Montreal, in a win for the ages. Good morning to you, everybody. I'm Shannon Miller. Hope your morning's off to a fantastic start. After a long holiday weekend, let's get you the very latest. Bob, thanks. An update now on a fiery crash that damaged the Fairfield Avenue Bridge over I-95 back in May. You remember this scene here. After months of repairs, that bridge in Norwalk is ready to reopen. In BC, Connecticut's Jennifer Joes joins us now live from Norwalk with that impact there that'll have on commuters and such a busy part of our state. Jen, back over to you. Okay, Jen, yeah, that's going to be a welcome sight there for those drivers who see that work finally complete. We appreciate the very latest. All right, back here at home this morning, Hartford police detectives are piecing together what led to a deadly stabbing over the holiday weekend. Officers say the victim was a man in his 60s. In BC, Connecticut's Matt Austin has the latest from Hartford Police Headquarters. So in Hartford, a shooting involving police over the weekend. This morning, New Haven City leaders will come together to talk about an arrest made in a deadly pedestrian crash. Authorities say 23-year-old Priyanshu Agwal was hit while riding a scooter at the intersection of Whaley Avenue and Amity Road. This was back in October of 2023. Police say the vehicle involved in this took off. Agwal died a week later. Officers say they arrested 41-year-old Jill Agele of Naugatuck last month. Later on this morning, officials and the family of Agwal will come together to talk about the arrest. All right, a new chapter begins for New Haven's New Hallville neighborhood. Your time now is 6:07. Still to come, the Boston President Biden, he has granted clemency to his son Hunter Biden, who was set to face sentencing on gun-related and tax convictions. ABC's Bree Jackson has the very latest this morning from Washington. So there weren't any sort of massive backups, et cetera, with all this snow and all the heavy travel on the roadways, right?
Most people stay away. I mean, it's interesting. On radar, it's this narrow, like tiny little narrow band of epic snow.
Right.
So it's sunny, and then you drive into an absolute whiteout, and then you drive, if you can make it through, it's sunny again.
Wild stuff.
Yeah, lake
Crazy,
effect snow. I grew up in snow country, so I lived it.
You know what it's like.
Oh, it's the cool.
Thanks for the latest. Your time now is 6:21. Still ahead on NBC Connecticut today, a century of Bruins hockey, and they're still beating Montreal. At 6:24, it was a centennial celebration for the Boston Bruins, the team marking 100 years on the ice with a win over the Montreal Canadiens. TD Garden was picked for the rivalry game. ABC's Mary Marcos was there for all the action. She takes us inside the special celebration. Hey everybody, I'm Shannon Miller. Thanks so much for waking up with us on the start of your week after.
I'm assuming Mama Mills, Mrs. Miller, might be one of those who's a little put off by the chill.
She had her vest on last night after we made it home because she was still so cold.
We say good morning. Happiest of holidays.
She's up.
Yes. Good morning, everybody.
Very latest and update now after this fiery crash back in May along I-95. You'll remember this one here. It spread there, that fire, and damaged the overpass. The Fairfield Avenue Bridge in Norwalk is now set to reopen after undergoing months of construction. In BC, Connecticut, Jennifer Joe is joining us now live from Norwalk this morning on how this will impact commuters there and a lot of drivers that go in and out of this area on that morning commute. President Joe Biden has issued a pardon for his son, Hunter Biden. Okay. All right, time is running out for people in Hartford to apply for the city's flood relief compensation program. A token from our state will be highlighted on the Kelly Clarkson Show. The mother of a... All right, your time now is 6:38. Still ahead, a historic Stanford lighthouse is getting a second. Time now 6:43. Still ahead, a lighthouse that once guided ships to safety is now inspiring a retired doctor to take on a new mission. All right, at 6:45, a major renovation project is underway in Stanford to save an iconic piece of history, but it needs some help. It needs your help. Marissa Alter shines a light on the effort. Incredible stuff there. That was Marissa Alter reporting. Make for a cool Airbnb or something like that, right, Bob? That'd be kind of... Okay, hey, if you didn't jump on any of the Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday is giving you a second chance. Your time now is 6:54. Up next after this, the final check of your top stories before we send you off to the Today Show. Stay with us. We'll be right back. To the work week. Back at it after the holiday weekend.
Yeah, her laptop's kind of warm because, when Bob's talking about the weather, someone is cybered.
Good morning to you once again. Your time now is 7:26. I'm Shannon Miller. This morning at all, watching all the developments, Bob. We will see you right back here in a half hour with your latest news and weather.
Right now, we'll go back to New York for more of this Monday edition of Today.
Good morning to you once again. Your time now is 8:26 on your Monday. I'm Shannon Miller. Here's your... Okay, we know you're watching all the details on that Clipper system. We'll see you back here in a half hour
Clipper system.
with your late... See, I know. I listen.
Pays attention.
More news and weather coming up.
It's 8:27 on a Monday. Back to work.
Live update.
Good morning to you once again. Your time now is 8:56. I'm Shannon Miller. The Fairfield Avenue.
But it may be enough to cause some headaches.
Okay, nothing like our neighbors, what they saw in neighboring states.
5 feet of snow
Thank
near
goodness.
Watertown. Yeah.